You know, sometimes I shoot a film and then I'm so anxious and I'm going through so much.
So we used to give the shot and then Remo used to literally carry me and put me onto a chair.
God.
Because I couldn't stand.
You know, because I didn't know anybody, but I need to do these steps.
She spent 5 minutes answering the question. She's like, what was the
Outstanding.
question?
Hello, Namaste, Adab and welcome to a brand new episode of Spotlight. I am Smriti Sharma and आज मैं एक बहुत ही अच्छे मूड में हूँ, बहुत ही हैप्पी मूड में हूँ और इस इंटरव्यू के बाद आप भी हो जाएंगे because after all I am with the cast and the director of the movie Be Happy. Welcome everyone and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So Be Happy, such a beautiful title, you know. Vibe इतनी अच्छी है टाइटल के साथ and the trailer is equally sweet. Remo, I want to know from you, what was that aspect in the story that made you feel कि यार इस पे मूवी बननी चाहिए and ये टाइटल की क्या कहानी है?
इस पे मूवी बननी चाहिए वो तो बहुत क्लियर था कि एक फादर डॉटर का एक मोशन था जो मुझे दिखानी थी और बनानी थी फिल्म उस पे और तो ये कहानी एक छोटी सी अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने कहा था कि कहाँ से मुझे आइडिया आया था तो एक सिर्फ एक कुछ देखा था मैंने उधर से मुझे आइडिया आया था मैंने पूरी फिल्म उस पर बनाई थी एंड जो टाइटल का आइडिया था वो फिल्म यूजुअली क्या होता है कभी कभी टाइटल आ जाता है आपका उसके बाद फिल्म बनाते हैं आप मैंने ये फिल्म बनाई उसके बाद टाइटल आया तो फिल्म इतनी प्यारी और इतनी अच्छी बनी और एक जो बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट जो निकल के आया फिल्म में इज़ टू बी हैप्पी और इसी तरीके से वो टाइटल बनाया हमने बी हैप्पी
I'll tell you what I thought of the title. I thought कि ये because एक father daughter की कहानी है जहाँ पर एक daughter की dreams है and the father finally you know comes on the same page as her. हर parent अपने बच्चे के लिए चाहता है खुश रहो and ये वही translate होता है खुश रहो be happy. So I thought that was really apt for the movie like that. Tell me about the casting, Abhishek and Nora.
जी.
How was you know how did that come into your mind? Also. Apart from the fact that Abhishek has become the poster boy of the perfect papa.
Casting wise, I always knew कि मुझे इनायत और अभिषेक चाहिए फिल्म में. Not because लूडो देखा था मैंने, क्योंकि मैंने दोनों का इंडिविजुअली बहुत काम देखा था और इनायत का एक ऐड देखा था जहाँ से मुझे पसंद आई थी या मैंने कहा कि यही धारा बनेगी जो फिल्म का कैरेक्टर है. एंड शिव का कैरेक्टर वॉज ऑलवेज अभिषेक. एंड जो मैगी मैम जो नोरा प्ले कर रही है वो जो कैरेक्टर था वो मेरे दिमाग में एक बहुत ही गर्ल नेक्स्ट डोर का था और मैं कंफ्यूज है कि इसको किसको कास्ट करूं एंड देन वन डे नोरा आई घर पे एंड कहा कि मैं करूँगी ये रोल. ऐसे नहीं इस पे यू नो द कैरेक्टर रिक्वायर्स अ वेरी गर्ल नेक्स्ट डोर डी ग्लैम है एंड यू आर नोन फॉर योर ग्लैम अवतार एंड ऑल दिस सब. तो उन्होंने मुझे 2-3 पॉइंट्स बोले जहाँ पे मैं विद इन 3 मिनट में मैं
I hope so.
सोल हो गया एंड मैंने वो कास्ट की. सो कास्टिंग इस तरीके से हुई एंड नासिर सर अभिषेक इनायत वो ऑलवेज दे एंड नोरा केम इन पिक्चर. सो आई थिंक जब फिल्म देखोगे आपको लगेगा कि ये एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट कास्टिंग हुई है. एंड कहीं ना कहीं इसका आधा क्रेडिट मैं मुकेश छाबड़ा को भी देना चाहूँगा क्योंकि नासिर सर एंड इनायत को ऑफ कोर्स वो लेके आए एंड उन्होंने कास्ट की है तो ऑफ कोर्स.
Okay, wonderful. Abhishek, you have been working with these little co-stars in your past few projects and on-screen chemistry बहुत ही प्यारी होती है आपकी in all with all these little co-stars. I want to know how easy or difficult is it working with these little co-stars because हमसे तो हमारे बच्चे भी नहीं संभलते पूरा दिन.
नहीं इनायत के साथ तो बहुत ही आसान है. इनायत के साथ तो मैंने पहले लूडो में भी काम किया था. उस वक्त भी जो शायद 4 या 5 साल की थी उस वक्त भी बहुत ही एक सुलझी हुई कलाकार है और इस फिल्म में भी एब्सोल्यूट प्लेजर. यू डोंट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग एक्स्ट्रा. हालांकि हम ये सब सोच के आते हैं कि यू नो बच्चे हैं तो थोड़ा स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट देना पड़ेगा लेकिन इनायत के साथ बिल्कुल नहीं. Not at all. In fact, I think they spend more time training us than her.
Okay. So, is there something that you have learned from these little co-stars over
Confidence,
Yeah.
confidence, and they're so prepared. This generation is confident. Nora said it very nicely a couple of interviews ago. She said they're fearless. और ये एक अच्छी बात है. मैं आजकल की जो पीढ़ी है, नौजवान पीढ़ी है, मैं देखता हूँ, they have no fear of failure, which is good and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a nice quality. ये नहीं चले तो कुछ और कर लेंगे, ठीक है. So they're not scared of trying something.
Yeah.
कई बार ये होता है कि this fear of failure, it stops you from even trying to do something. They want to do everything and they do it with abandon, which I think is wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Your character in the movie is initially not supportive of his daughter's dreams, but then they come on the same page eventually.
No, I mean, it's unfair of me. I mean, I'm not trying to correct you. It's not that he's not supportive. He's protective.
Right.
He's very supportive of her because he's a widower in the film. So she's all he's got. And being a parent and a single parent, he's very protective about her and is always very concerned about her safety and well-being.
Correct.
But I would not say that he's somebody who stops her from doing what she wants to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as a parent, I'm sure there are a lot of instances where the kid wants something, but we as parents are not on the same page. We do not agree with that idea, perhaps.
Sure.
So when that happens with you, how do you tackle that kind of a situation?
I think what's important is ये समझना बहुत ही ज़रूरी है कि हमारे बच्चे जो हैं वो हमारे बच्चे हैं और उनके लिए I've said this before several times. You should be friendly with your children, but you shouldn't be friends with your children.
Oh yeah.
You're their parent. You're
That's
there
right.
to guide them, to support them, to teach them, to nurture them, to take care of them. You should be friendly with them. They should feel comfortable कि वो आपके पास आके कुछ भी बोल सकें, कुछ भी पूछ सकें.
Correct.
But they should know कि when I need help, the first person I should go to are my parents. So एक अंतर है being friendly and being friends. And I think if you can manage that, then you're fine.
Beautiful. I think I can take a lesson from there. Nora, there was this clip that went viral sometime last year where you and Abhishek, you guys are dancing, there's a party going on, and that had gone viral for all the right reasons. People were rooting for this new on-screen jodi. And now we have seen that you both share such an enduring chemistry in the trailer. I want to know from you, how was your experience of working with Abhishek?
This is wrap up
Yeah,
party.
we were dancing to
Wrap up, no?
Fajr, I think.
Wrap party.
Oh, at the rap party.
Yeah, there was a
Okay.
bunch of songs we danced to. I
Okay,
can't remember
Prachi,
which
बाद
one.
में मिलो.
But I mean, it was a vibe.
Yeah, it was one.
Yeah.
It was a vibe. We were having a good time because we just wrapped up a beautiful experience. Shooting Be Happy has been, sometimes I shoot a film and then I'm so anxious and I'm going through so much because, there's just a lot going on set. Sometimes you're not comfortable. Sometimes you feel a little bit insecure. This is a set that I just walked in and I felt like we were all a family. There was so much positivity. It wasn't about someone trying to overshadow the other person. Everybody was working together as a team. And there were times where, I needed some help and guidance in certain things. And I would, ask Abhishek sir about things. And he was a mentor. And, Remo sir, I'm very comfortable with him because I've been working with him since, my beginning days, since I'd say 2016. Imagine, oh my God.
Yeah, it's 2016.
That's insane. A decade.
We won't even get into when we started, Nora.
Yeah.
2016, she's going, oh my God. I'm like, oh, that's
It's like an epiphany. Just sudden realization happened. Imagine. So coming into this set, being with someone who's been a part of my whole growth, as an artist, and knowing that this is a new chapter for me. I'm acting, I'm dancing, I'm doing a role that requires me to have a beautiful connection with a child and with children in general, to show my nurturing, softer side, as opposed to showing my glamorous, larger than life side of my persona. This is a persona that I wanted the world to see. And I was so happy that, the whole team was able to give me that platform to display that. But I feel like, what was the question?
Well done, Nora.
I'm jet-lagged.
You're not jet-lagged at all.
Experience of working with him.
It was just
She spent 5 minutes answering the question. She's like,
outstanding.
what was the question?
It was literally and this is the vibe that was on set. It was outstanding. And a lot of people are like, oh, Nora acting with Abhishek, that's insane. And you know, it is what it is. But this is a big step in my career after Madgaon Express. And, you know, I got a lot of positivity for my acting there, even though, I mean, it was in such a big role, but it was an amazing film to be a part of and some great actors to work with. This is another step to my acting career.
Right. Do you think that things are changing slowly but surely for you, and people are seeing you, you know, apart from just your amazing dancing skills, but they are now acknowledging you as an actress also?
I think
that is
slowly
now
but
happening?
surely, yeah. I mean, right now I'm currently shooting as a main lead Kanchana 4, which is a big film in Tamil. And it's insane. If you see what I'm doing in that film, you're going to be like, oh my God, what a big shift in my career. But, you know, everything has been baby steps for me in the last 10 years. And surely, you know, I've learned so much in this decade, from improving the language, from improving acting, and even improving my stage presence as a performer and a dancer. I ventured into international singing now, so I'm doing a lot of things. But it's interesting because I always go back and I'm doing my first things with Sir, like first music video, Baby Marwaki Manegi, first film, Street Dancer, first big, you know, judging show, Hip Hop India with Amazon, that was with Sir. And now proper full-fledged role with Sir again.
Quite nice. Tell me, you were at the Oscars after party recently, and everybody on the internet is talking
recently,
about
yesterday.
it. Yeah. And people are, usually when we see somebody from India on an international stage, there is a lot of negativity around it also. People are judging, kya pehna tha, kaise lag rahe the. But yahan par it's different. Everybody is talking about you in such a positive way. People are saying Nora has arrived. They are feeling really proud of you to be there. Tell me, what was your experience like?
I really appreciate that. Thank you. It was beautiful. This is not my first, you know, international platform. In 2022, I went for FIFA World Cup, which I had performed Light the Sky at the closing ceremony. That was for me a huge turning point in my career and a big chapter in my career. That for me was a moment where I was like, okay, I've arrived. Right now, with the success of my international single Snake with Jason Derulo, we went to the US for a promo tour, and that for me was a big deal. You know, I'm kind of making my dreams happen, bringing two worlds together, not only creating a name in Bollywood, but also venturing out and then, you know, going into a global sense, which is what I've always wanted to do. But being there at Vanity Fair Oscar party at the red carpet was, you know, it was very cool. It was intimidating, you know, because I didn't know anybody, but I need to do these steps. This is the same feeling I had when I first came to Bombay, you know, 10, 12 years ago or whatever, how many years it was. I felt the same way. And same feeling I felt going into Bollywood, meeting people for the first time, going to my first, you know, filmy party, going to my first premiere, whatever it was, all these things where you feel like, oh my God, I'm an outsider and this is crazy. It feels the same. So I'm just doing it all over again. Yeah.
Beautiful.
But thank you for the support.
Abhishek, we see this dance sequence. We don't really get to see that in the trailer, but we know that there's something very exciting that we'll get to see in the movie. I think, if I'm not wrong, that is the Potraju avatar, the Kadak Lakshmi. Yeah. So I'm sure that is not an easy dance form. And the last time we saw somebody do it on screen was Nana Patekar in Yashwant.
Yes.
And that was really amazing. And I want to know, कितनी मेहनत लगी ये particular dance form करने के लिए?
It was very painful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, you're
Because
back.
I had a double slip disc, and while we were rehearsing, I slipped my disc. And Remo, being Remo, said, no, cancel the shoot. I said, no, it's a huge set.
Yeah.
And so we somehow tried to get through it. In fact, the way I looked at it is actually it helped, because in the film, he's not a comfortable dancer.
Correct.
And he's forced to step in, as you can see in the trailer, for his father-in-law who gets injured. So he was meant to be a bit out of place and awkward. And I think having a slip disc and not being able to move really helped in actually the performance. I mean, this was what Remo came up with and said, you know, actually it's working that you can't really move very freely.
Correct.
So we used to give the shot, and then Remo used to literally carry me and put me onto a chair because I couldn't stand. And but I think it all worked out for the better because it kind of helped the character look a bit awkward. And Remo was said, don't worry if you don't get the steps right. The emotion has to be right because he's not meant. He's meant to be a bad dancer. And he said, as long as you can show that you're trying. The theme of that dance is about is an endeavor to try and do your best.
Correct.
So it was that. So yeah, I mean, we did it with multiple slip discs, but it was great fun.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's going to be exciting to see it when the movie releases.
Yes.
On that exciting note, I'll end the session here. Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank
and
you.
all the best for Be
Thank
Happy.
you very
Thank
much.
you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.